Right, hopefully you've seen some of that. So we're on the T5 transporter. We're going to put the arch in today, hopefully. As you can see, it says filler over paint. It's still shiny. Which looks really nice, doesn't it? So rather than get rid of it last time, what they've done is they've filled it up, so it's obviously been damaged. They haven't even tapped it out down here. They've just filled it out. They haven't even tried to pull it. They've just left it in there. Water's got behind the filler, and then that's basically what's happened. So now I'm going to get myself set up. And I need to get rid of these SD cards as well because they're full of other videos. We're going to get it cut out. I've already marked where the new one fits. I don't know if you can see that or not. If you can make it out along here. So that's the new panel. We're not going to go as high as that, but we definitely need to be well, quite high because we need to get rid of that arch completely. So it's out of shape at the bottom. Somebody stone chipped it really high up. It looks horrendous. No, we're not redoing that because it's disgusting. So yeah, we need to see what's behind there as well. So we have got a panel which will take up a good portion of it. So what we might do is fit as much as we can in, depending on what we find when we grind it off. So I'm going to start with the arch, get that tacked in if you like, and ready roughly where I want it, and then we'll have a look at this side and see what we can do with that. But I'll be back soon. We'll get this all sorted out and see what it looks like when we get it cut out. literally enough on there just to show you. So you see around here everything's fine. I've cut it off this way. Normally I'd just burn through the edge and try and peel it back. But I was just more so you can see what I see, if you like. Yeah, it's just broken away from here. There's no rot in there or anything like that. So we'll hit that back out. Clean up both sides. That's the sealer. So both sides, because they've been whacked and stuff like that, we'll have to get a hammer and dolly, straighten all that out, clean these off properly. This is the old part there. I tend to be a bit more gingerly with them when they're damaged and cut them off that way, just to give me a bit more metal to play with should I need it, if that makes sense. But most of that will just come off anyway. This lip will just come off, and the new one, which is down there, will fold back over, if that makes sense. Once we've bonded back in here, so you see somebody's bonded this originally from factory. We'll use a panel bond as well, which is actually stronger than the weld anyway, but it also keeps everything watertight. And if you notice, actually inside the van, it's really good, so definitely worth doing. And this is only an inner arch with what I would call, it is damaged, but it's only minor. We can hammer and dolly that out, so it's fine. Right, I'll get all these cleaned up, get the floor cleaned up, because I don't like working in a mess, and then we'll come back and see where we are. Right, nearly there. So, I've just cut that piece off at the bottom here. I will show you closely in a minute. Just got a couple of different hammers, because it's got a gentle curve to it up here. I've just got a couple of different hammers. So that's a pickard, like half moon if you like. It hasn't got an end on it, just gives you more access really. And then I've got one with quite a sharp ball end on them if you like. That should give me the profile I need on the back here to try and square this up. Again, it doesn't have to be absolutely 100%, it's just you want it as near damn it, and then hopefully everything else then fits properly afterwards. So I've literally got 30 seconds left on the SD card, but couple of dollies, just got that tight, and that's a big sort of shrinking dolly, Sykes Pickavant one. Again, I'm using that for the radius. So I'll get that squared back up, and I'll have to carry on once I've swapped all these SD cards over, because I keep saying I'm going to and I haven't yet. While it's still on there, I'll just show you. So you can see that's off now. I've tapped a good portion of it out anyway, just to get the bulk of it out. Yeah, most of that's ended up on the floor down there. So. But we'll get some lights set up, SD card swapped, because I keep saying it, and then we'll carry on where we were.
Fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel?
hopefully you can see what we're doing. So basically what I'm trying to do, I've skipped a few stages to not to bore you, but hopefully you've seen in them little sped up clips, assuming I remember to do them. I've just basically, I've cut out the old one, I've dressed out the inner, I've just clamped this up where I want it, and then I've basically got a split disc on a grinder and basically cut me out a new arch over this arch, which gives us a duplicate of the inner, if you like. So what we're trying to do is get it in as flush as possible, even if it takes us a bit longer. Or you'll see I've just had to get the grinder out there and just deal with that corner. It just gone in a tiny bit, so just nip it back with the grinder, make sure everything's nice and flush. What we don't want to do is have to load it up full of filler because it's all sunk back in or looks a mess or something like that. So that's not what we're doing. So some of the gaps that are a tiny bit wider, it's not a problem. Some of the ones that are a bit tighter, if you feel they're a bit tight, again just pop the grinder through them. You need enough room to be in there to weld nice, if you know what I mean. So you need them close, but not close, if that makes any sense. You don't want them overlapping each other or anything like that, because you're just going to invite problems down the road. So what we want is a nice flush, solid weld all the way around. Eventually we're going to build it up in small, we'll just fill in between these tacks, hopefully you can see on the camera there, and just keep doing that really. If you hit it too hard with a grinder, with a flat disc on, the heat generated will shrink and will push the metal in, and then you'll end up with a big groove. And so it's really about just take your time. It might take you another hour or so, but it will save you 3 hours of filler work. So I've warned you, so don't do that. So on the sides here, let me take you back off. On the sides here, you can see this one's ram full of filler. We do have a new panel for that, so I'm not even going to entertain this. I just wanted to make sure this lines up perfectly, which it does. I will run the grinder through it because I just want to make sure that we're good along here. But we're good to here, so which is the important bit. You'll see it's nice and flat. Yeah, lovely and flat, which is what we're after. We are going to inherently have a bit of filler in it anyway, just purely to tidy it out, just to wash it out and stuff like that. But we want that to be absolute minimal, and hopefully hardly any. So but this vehicle's had you can see various paint jobs, lots of filler. So in an ideal world we'd have a whole new quarter on this. That would eliminate all the issues, but that's not in the budget in the slightest. So what we've got to do is basically make good everything as much as possible. So so stuff like these edges down here, you'll see I haven't really bothered too much with that edge. Now I haven't fitted, I've thrown it on the floor already. This is the middle, the bottom piece, kind of fits there. Now on this van there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, so there's no point in fitting it. So we've cut that off. I'm going to join it along here, and then I've got access on the inside then to basically wax oil and everything from behind and seal everything up. Now once we've got, I'm happy with the tacks and everything like that, what I am going to do is double check my edge each side, make sure this edge is perfect, make sure this edge at the bottom here is exactly where I want it and shaped and everything like that. Possibly put a couple more tacks in as well, make sure it's held. And then because it's a bit all repairs, if you like. I always call them historic repairs. I'm then going to basically unclamp everything. This will still flap, and then I'm going to get my panel bond on a brush or in the caulking gun if I can get in properly, and we'll bond all that and hammer and dolly this lip over. We'll hammer and dolly that over, seal all that up, so that'll basically bond and make that watertight, that whole area, and then obviously weld all this. Now I want to deal with that today if I can. I'm not even going to entertain this piece yet. I want to make sure this arch is absolutely perfect before we move on. Well, I want to make sure it's like at least 75% before I move on, and then I can keep coming back with the welder so I'm not putting too much heat on this quarter. So hopefully that makes sense and I'm not boring you too much. Right, I'll mess around a bit more with this and we'll come back on. I'll change my battery as well. Bye for now.